What's up, football fans? Welcome back to the channel. Now, we all know the NFL can be full of heated moments. But things got a little extra spicy during the Eagles vs. Commanders game in Week 16. You've probably heard about that on-field spat between Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni and Commanders tight end Zach Ertz. It was a wild one, and it ended with an apology. But let me tell you, it wasn't exactly a peaceful, harmonious moment. So, let's break it down and see what went down, and how it all wrapped up. So, let's start with the basics. The Eagles lost a heartbreaker to Washington in a 36-33 showdown, which cost them a shot at the NFC's #1 seed and ended their 10-game winning streak. Ouch, right? Now, we know Sirianni is passionate, and that's putting it lightly. But after this loss, things went off the rails a bit when he had a post-game interaction with none other than Zach Ertz, the former Eagles tight end turned Commanders player. Here's what happened. After the game, Ertz, as you'd expect, gave Sirianni a friendly high five. Nothing wrong with that, right? But Sirianni wasn't feeling the love. Apparently, he wasn't too happy with how much enthusiasm Ertz showed after the win, and if that wasn't enough, Sirianni made a comment about how little Ertz contributed to the game. Now, Ertz had one catch for 12 yards. So yeah, not exactly a game-breaking performance. But still, was this really necessary, coach? Well, Ertz, naturally, didn't take too kindly to the remark. He confronted Sirianni, and let's just say, tensions were high. The two had to be separated by the Eagles' head of security, Don DeSandro, who, by the way, you might remember from last season when he got into a bit of a scuffle with 49ers linebacker Dre Greenlaw. Talk about drama following you around. Huh? So, Sirianni, realizing he might have gone a little overboard, reached out to Ertz after the game and apologized. According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, the coach called Ertz, but kept the details of their conversation private. In his press conference, Sirianni did mention, "I've got a lot of respect for Zach. Great football player, great person. So, at least there's that. I mean, it's always nice to hear a coach show respect for a former player, especially after an awkward moment like that." And as for Ertz, he downplayed the entire thing, saying it was all blown out of proportion. He didn't seem too upset about it, which is probably a good thing. I mean, let's be honest, who hasn't had a little disagreement in the heat of the moment? Right? Now, we can understand Sirianni's frustration. The loss to Washington was costly for the Eagles, and let's just say, Sirianni's sideline demeanor hasn't always been the calmest. The Eagles were penalized 10 times in this game, and defensive back Gardner-Johnson was ejected and even flipped off the Commanders' fans. So yeah, emotions were running high across the board. Conclusion. So, there you have it, folks. Sirianni and Ertz, despite a heated moment, have smoothed things over. It's part of the game. And hey, if they face off again in the playoffs, it'll be interesting to see if any lingering tensions come into play. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this little football drama recap and subscribe for more NFL updates and breakdowns. Oh, and don't forget to share this video with your friends who need to know what's going down on the sideline drama. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, and as always, keep cheering for your team.